Hi, what's up you guys? It's Olivia and today we're going to talk about figuring out your wedding colour scheme. This can be really difficult for a lot of people. You might like lots of colours and just can't decide on the singular one. You might not be able to kind of envision it in your head, but I always use the same technique every single time I go to design a wedding, so I'm going to share that with you today. Before we begin though, why don't you click that subscribe button for more wedding tips every single week, and let's begin. So first off, I am the bold colour queen. I love bold colours in weddings, and I of course love the ivory white wedding as well. I think they do look stunning, but you wouldn't come to me for that kind of thing. I am a woman of colour and a colourful woman, okay? So my special technique every single time I go to design a wedding is called the 4-tone technique, and this assumes you have 4 colours in your colour palette. So first off, you need a main colour. This is your standout colour. So I'm going to insert pictures as we go along so that it kind of shows what I'm saying, but in our example, let's use orange as our main colour. Your main colour is going to be the through line throughout your wedding. So this can be in your bridesmaids dresses, in your cake, in your stationery, in your napkins. A great way to add colour is napkins. So yeah, use this main colour as much as possible. Next you have your complementary colour. Now your complementary colour is just a colour to boost the main one. So in this example we're going to use hot pink because it's also warm and suits orange really well. It kind of bring it into the stationery and your cakes and stuff. Maybe candles as well, that's a really good place to have them, and also your bridesmaids dresses. For a lot of people the complementary colour is going to be white, which is great. That is a great way of using it. So to have a bold colour and have white next to it. Next you have your top note. So your top note is usually a metallic or a light colour, like a pastel. So metallics work really well for this. You can use them in candelabras, so your silver, your gold, your rose gold. They look really nice. But in our example today we're going to use pastel yellow. And the last tone in the 4 tones is your undertone. So this is a nice deep rich colour that underlies everything. So you mostly use this in your flowers, maybe a little bit in your stationery, and maybe some in your cake, maybe a couple of ribbons here and there, that kind of thing, but it's much more understated. It's the undertone. Your undertone needs to lift the rest of your colours. So in this example we're going to use aubergine purple, like this. Now let's put that all together, all on the table, and it looks something like this. Now I use this technique to devise this whole shoot that I'm showing you now, because when you're working with bold colours, the most important thing is balance. You need extreme amounts of balance. This happens in every single colour scheme, but especially if you're working with really punchy, bold colours. You need a nice balance of all of them. Honestly, if you define your colour scheme towards the beginning of your styling, it's so much easier for everything else to come. Some things to remember when using this technique. Of course you can use more than 4 colours, of course you can, and you'll see that mostly when you, especially with your flowers, a lot of different tones are going to come through. But honestly, in the beginning, try this 4-tone technique and see if it works for you. See if you can devise your main colour, your complementary colour, your top note and your undertone, and just see how it works. I also want to point out that this really does work for single colour weddings as well. So, for example, this photo right here by the darling Irene Yap. This wedding is an all pink wedding, right? Right, it is an all pink wedding, but it does have the 4 tones as well. So let's have a look. So you've got that dusky, soft blush pink, that's your main colour, that's in your balloons, and that's in most of the styling. You've also got the white, which is the complementary colour, and then you've got your top note, which is gold, and you've got your undertone, which is hot pink. This all comes together to make a pink wedding, and it looks fantastic. The balance is perfect. That's what you want. You want to strike a balance. Now I know it's kind of difficult to see this all up here, so I've actually written a blog on this for New Bride. New Bride is a blog championing diversity in the industry, and I absolutely love Nova. Thank you so much for publishing my article. So I've linked it down below and you can check that out. I will also link it in the cards up there. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. What do you think of the 4-tone technique? Let me know if you use it as well. Really let me know in the comments. If this is confusing at all, please do let me know and I'll try to make a simpler version of it. So just let me know in the comments what you think, and if you need any help with colour scheming at all, then get in touch. I am an open book. But that's it for today, guys. I've been Olivia from Nulyweds, your millennial wedding planner. And if you like this video, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.